Okay, guys, so it is a bonus game of me versus Mental VK. I very much so remember this game, and no, I remember how this game
Starcraft
ended.
fans,
Oh, it's the one on
FalconPaladin coming
Golden
at
Wall.
ya
Oh,
with yet another edition
oh,
of
this is a
Starcraft
yikes
2
game.
Legacy of the Void. Today it's going to be a match between Mindel
Ever
VK,
heard of the man?
I think that's what that is, and Mutaman, who
Does
is
this sound
Railgun
good?
on Golden Wall, the latter edition. Bottom right-hand corner, it is the red Zerg player, Mutaman. We're going to call him Railgun from now on, though.
Yeah.
And on the bottom left side, it is the blue Protoss player from Husu. It is Mindel VK, which, let's see, what is VK in Roman letters? V is 5, and K, I don't remember what K is. Let's see, K in...
Is K a Roman legend?
Roman numerals. Thanks, Google. You know what I'm talking about. 1,000. So Mindel
Oh, yeah.
5,000, possibly. Very cool. Kind of a neat, like, sci-fi style name. Maybe it's a robot. That'd be fun. Anyway, it's a ZVP here at the
it doesn't VK
ladder.
stand
A
for,
great place to be, a great place to live, as long as you're not a map hacker.
I think VK actually stands for the Russian Facebook.
Man,
I think
Railgun
that's
put out a
called
video
VK.
detailing the, detailing the fact that there is a known map hacker out on the EU GM ladder. He plays Terran, and he never scans a thing. He will send out units to meet your scouting units, no matter where they are on the map, without having any vision at all, every time on the nose. He's not even really trying to hide it. And after Railgun made that video, which if you want to link to it, I'll put it in the description. But after Railgun made that video, he switched over to a barcode name.
And now he's banned.
Yeah,
that guy is banned,
seriously
guys.
not scout this?
Do you guys remember the map hacker video? I'm not sure if you watched it. I made a map hacker video on my YouTube channel. It has like 4,000 views. And that guy is banned. Blizzard asked me to send them the replay, and they personally made certain that that account would never play SC2 again.
His gold. Oh, does he? Oh, now he scouted it. Okay. Yeah, he was like, I don't see a natural, and I really don't see an early pool. So what's happening? Ah, yes, there we go. It's at the gold base. Here for Railgun. Mindel going for the 1-gate expand. Nothing too crazy out of him, although sometimes these GM games can get pretty crazy.
Do I play this
This
game?
one is not at this stage. It looks pretty normal right about now. Probably see Railgun go for a third base at about 2:30, maybe a little bit earlier than that.
He doesn't know
and
me.
really no attempts to block
He thinks
that
I take
from
a
Mindel
fast
VK
third
either.
base.
So APM looking pretty good. About 250 here for Mindel, about 120 for Railgun. He's not a player that spams, but he's consistently been GM for many years now, so it doesn't really matter.
It's a roach push. I went for a roach push this
He has
game,
the
I
APM to
remember.
play fast when he needs to. Roach
I don't
Warren
slide drones to the
here. Ooh,
gold
two
base.
base in it with a Roach Warren. Now this is something you want to scout if you are a Mindel 5000. Alright, so he's making an adept. He's bringing a probe out, trying to see, is there maybe a base up here I'm aware of? Actually, didn't go up the ramp at all. Is there a third base here at the natural location? The answer is no! No, there is not.
No,
This
there
is going to
definitely
be an
is.
aggressive play. This is going to be an aggressive two-base play. It's really interesting why... I mean, you're not even really saturating the gold base here. I'm trying to decide what the reasoning for taking the gold base is if you're going for a two-base play anyway.
I take the gold base because I have less rush distance to the opponent. Like it's easier for me to rally roaches from the gold base to his natural because they have to walk like 10 less seconds. It matters, guys. 10 seconds is a long ass time when you play Starcraft 2. Also, if I then saturate this base later on with drones, that's also very good.
I mean, this extra income from this one drone, I guess, is cool, but it might die in the meantime regardless because, there we go, it has to turn itself into an extractor at least.
Oh, but he's got to see
These
the
roaches,
eggs are
yeah,
gonna
those are
pop.
roaches, man. You don't know what's in those eggs. Those could be roaches, those could be lings. And it's a queen and a bunch of roaches. Oh, transfer out. Nicely done.
I also got
really
links.
well
This is
timed
like a
by
19
Mindel
drone
5000.
all-in. Kind
I
of.
liked that quite a bit. Anyway,
19
double
drone all-in,
gateway
but
here,
with a hedge
Stalker
first.
in the mix. And a void ray. Oh. You always think it's going to be an Oracle when it's the first thing coming out, but he scouted the two base, he scouted the roaches, and he's making a Void Ray. That makes more sense. Void Rays are a better option versus roaches than Oracles are for sure. So he's trying to Chrono Boost this thing out. It's going to be tight. This is Railgun trying to kill this guy fast, and you know this could be a sneaky twofer because that's how I roll. With Railgun games especially. Why would you let the Lings inside?
Yeah, why would you let them
Oh,
inside?
it is
You
much,
just have
much
to
better.
hold, dude.
Much better than the
don't
Stalker
kill
die,
Protoss
and then you let
units.
these Lings inside and open the door to these Ravagers too. Probes fighting, several of them going down. But I think Mindel is okay. He's still at 24 workers on two bases, which is fine. The Void Ray arrives. And that Roach actually cancels the egg or cocoon and then dies. That was interesting. All right, so held. I mean, that was some dead workers, yes, but it is still a 2-basing Protoss versus a 2-basing Zerg. Mindle 5000 is in a decent, very, very decent position.
At this point, you're kind of like, what the fuck, there's a Void Ray flying over to my base. The opponent has more Stalkers and I have Ravagers. I figured, well, I can't really do damage to him anymore, and decided to retreat.
Let's move the Void Ray out to see what we can do. The answer is there's one queen
but I have
here
the gold
and a
base,
spore on the
which
way,
is
but
4
you can kill
workers.
this queen. There are 2 queens, different story, but 1 queen is something you got to worry about here. Sneaking on in the back way, and maybe you can burn down that. You can burn down the spore before it finishes. If your prismatic alignment hit, look how long it takes for them to kill a drone. Void Rays are not intended to kill things that are not armored. Turns out, they're just bad. There's an Oracle on the way to help out with the Void Ray friend. Main base has a spore and a queen.
Dude,
so
watch the Overlords.
But Overlord's getting picked off by prismatic alignment. Void Ray, bad news for Railgun. 1 Overlord down.
What the fuck?
2 Overlords
what the fuck,
down,
dude?
and maybe 3, but playing with fire there. Let's get out. They have proposed changing the range on queens from 8 to 7. They have proposed some
How about from 8
changes
to
just
9?
make it a little bit less easy for Zerg to do what they're going to do.
Oh my god.
So if you're not a Zerg player and you despair seeing all the Zerg wins in the meta recently, well, let me just tell you, you might be okay. There might be some changes in the pipe that will change the meta up here quite a bit. So finally getting a 3rd base here is Railgun. He really needs to do some damage here. He's going to be in trouble versus this 2-basing Protoss. Yeah, look at this Void Ray. We're going to just chase you and... Oh, hang on. What? Don't catch it. Oh, I think that caught a Corrosive Bile. Yikes.
It's just Corrosive Bile.
The Ravager Micro here is interesting.
Wait. There's another one. There's another one, I think. Wait, watch it, watch it.
Wow, another hit with that Corrosive Bile, but the Ravager dies. And it was just
units
shield,
have
and shields
unlimited
can come
HP.
back for the Void Ray, no problem.
Doesn't matter.
So 41 to 30 workers right now, but Railgun is kind of starting to saturate his natural base. There was a bit of an Oracle attack over here. Got some stuff done, too. Did they burn down? Wow, did they burn down the spore? Holy smokes. No, they didn't. It's here.
They burnt down the egg, dude.
Man, they're doing... So Railgun's over here microing, trying to kill stuff, while Mindle's over here microing, trying to kill stuff. Amazing. Hydralisk then here from Railgun says, all right, if we're going to go this much Stargate, I'm going to go for Hydralisks. That's not a bad idea. Hydras are really good against these Immortals. Hydras are good against Stalkers. Hydras are not great against Adepts, but pretty good. Nevertheless, and I think Hydra is a really, really decent choice to go with right now. Baneling Nest on the way from Railgun.
I actually think Hydras are a really stupid choice here to go for, because I'm not sure what problem Hydralisk would solve that I currently have. If you go Stargate heavy into carriers, I don't think Hydralisk are a solution, and I feel like building a Spire and potentially massing Corruptors in case he commits to Stargate would have been better. Hey.
Gonna go Hydraling Bane as the follow-up here, and Mindle really should be thinking about taking a 3rd. If you've kind of been left alone for a bit of time, not a bad idea. Man, he's making a Void Ray, 2 Oracles, and a Phoenix out of that Stargate. Oh, he mined out his back door, and he's going to take it here. I kind of really like this from Mindle.
I really did not like that.
You're a little bit afraid of the Zerg player and what he's got going, and you can't really defend a 3rd base that it was open up here, for example.
Yeah, I really did not like that.
Take it down here and delay their attempts to even get back here, right? They have to mine through to get through. They have to mine
I
through
should
here
have
to get
mined
through,
through
which
the
they're actively
middle
doing,
of the
but
map,
it will take a while.
where my units are right now.
Same thing here, or same thing here, etc., etc. Anyway, the Oracle's trying to get more kills. They might have got a couple more there. Railgun's at 43 workers. He's lost 9 drones. It's not a good number. Not a good number to lose. Trying to creep spread across the map to make it easier to attack and to retreat, which is always important in these games. With this 3rd base for Mindle, I like it. Railgun has no idea that it exists at all. To be fair, he hasn't really scouted up here either. He doesn't know that there's not a 3rd base here. Maybe he's assuming that there is one. These Lings moving out, I think, are going to be scouting Lings, trying to see what's going on. There really aren't enough of them to accomplish much otherwise. Though it's a bigger number than, like, 2. I mean, like 2 Zerglings or 1 Zergling, sure, scouting would make more sense. Who's going to check? Yeah. Gonna check this base. No Nexus.
I figured he would expand down there, but I was just too slow. I don't know.
Checking to see maybe something at the gold. Nope, nothing there either.
I see like his entire army there. I'm like, what the fuck?
Chased away by the response of the Protoss army. And a 4th base from Railgun.
He's building 3 cannons at his natural.
No, there's a 3rd. Like, expanding is a little bit dangerous from him. If you expand and saturate at the wrong time, you might not have enough army for a giant 2-base, like, all-in attack here from Mindel. But he seems to be doing all right. Mindel is not interested in really moving out at this point. He is creating a wall here, though. I like that. So in case Lings do make it into this back area, they can't just walk in and kill everything. They actually have to get through a wall with some cannons first.
I actually don't know if I realized that Mindel was expanding down there, but I think I should have just pressured him down there faster. I don't know.
Loving that. Oh, they did mine through this. Oh, can't lose an Oracle to Corrosive Bile. Man, Mindel 5000 is not paying attention very well.
Mindel 5000.
Versus those Corrosive Biles. Not something you would see a professional do anyway. So yes, he is making an assumption. There's something back here. He's sending his whole army on that hunch. Yeah, but the army, there's force fields.
Storm, Immortal, Void Ray, Stalker.
Storm is just about done. I don't know about this Banelings. Oh, they got the pylon, and the cannons are depowered. Never mind, the Banelings functioning a lot there. They're actually going to reduce the 5 HP gain that Banelings get.
Like, look at him clump up his
hooks.
units
That's
for
going to be
Biles.
something they're planning on doing. Again, it's not a promised thing yet. It's just being planned
This game,
and
dude.
tested. Taking down one of the warp gates here. Void Ray, a pretty good answer to this, as long as you can avoid those Corrosive Vials, which you should be able to do. Another gateway down.
I was like, what the fuck, dude?
And Railgun decides he can't break it. Is this Oracle doing more stuff?
Yeah, he was constantly
Still 9
freezing
drones,
my
so no
mineral
extra deaths
line.
there, but Lurker Den coming
That's
in.
what he's
Ooh,
doing.
I kind of like it. So it's going to be Lurker. Well,
Templar,
yeah, so Lurker, Ravager, Baneling, Zergling. This third base is protected. There's not much of a wall anymore. That cannon is helping. We got some Immortals. We have some Storm. I like what we're doing here from Mindel 5000 quite a bit. Is he going to break in? He's thinking about it. Corrosive Biles. Not connecting anything, but, you know, sometimes they're just a zoning measure.
No.
Trying to force
Oh, look,
units
the
away
Banes,
from
the
certain
Banes, the Banes.
locations. Force fields up. Baneling's not really getting through there.
Damn
They
it,
did Corrosive
dude.
Bile down one of the cannons, though.
I tried. I cannot.
And
If I
they're not
send in
breaking
all
this.
my
They're not
units,
breaking this front.
if I send all my units in here, they get stormed to death. The dude has 7 Immortals, 3 Archons, and 3 Templar with Storm ready. Like, I need like Brood Lords to break this at this point, or an insane amount of Banelings, but it's so difficult.
But the fourth base is secure from Railgun. He's a 4-basing Zerg. Pretty happy about that. They're trying to Corrosive Bile down whatever he can at this third base location. He is effectively mined out this gold, as he's had it for some time. He mined through here.
Yep.
Huh, it's interesting. Surprised he didn't just send an Overlord
I
over
don't
to
believe
check,
in the Nidus.
rather than taking all the time to mine that, maybe for nothing, right? I don't know. He's got 4 workers on his gas down here at the main base. Not super great. Ravagers trying to get some stuff done, but that is a
one worker
crazy
is
Immortal count.
Dude, the Banelings.
Archons absorbing Baneling shots. That's what they exist for. Because you're okay with taking that Baneling shot
Dude,
to an
but
Archon
both are
rather
almost
than
dead.
anything else
Snipe
pretty much.
it.
Maybe an Immortal. Both players micro, pretty good, pretty on display right now. APM for these players, up to 236 for Railgun. That's what I'm talking about. He's been playing fast in the last few minutes
Railgun
here.
is dead.
Baneling's taking that Storm. Okay, Baneling's not getting any damage done there whatsoever. Middle VK needs to be expanding behind this. Railgun is top right. The fact that he's not getting... Oh, never mind. He's doing it right here. Right under my nose. Never mind. There's a base coming up right now.
Fuck, dude.
He's actually
I
trying to
could not
lift
break
back here,
him.
interestingly enough.
I attack Storm. I attack Storm. I'm not sure if my micro is too bad,
and
but
this is going to be a little bit tricky for Mindel 5000. I'd like to see him move out and get something done. He is sending a Zealot around,
just
but
fungal him.
I didn't think maybe
so
like a couple DTs
so
would
can
be
storm
interesting,
my
but he'd have to get the
infestors
Dark
too.
Shrine for that.
Or like, look at them with
That's a lot of High Templar with a lot of Storm. If Railgun just comes in here and just goes a move, I think everything dies.
What?
That is a ton of Storm available. So that's why Railgun's playing cautiously, dancing back, darting back. He might try to make a Ling run into this. Oh, he's going to get it.
Like right here, I really don't want him to take a 4th base. Actually, let me see. Let me give me the HD. Actually, I really don't want him to take a 4th base, because then the game, like, he can afford so much stuff, so I need to put pressure on him. And I could also attack him at his natural, but I felt like that was not gonna work. Because, I don't know, he has a million cannons there as well, and then, yeah.
He's attacking in, wild and distracting while this happens.
Yeah.
Baneling taking out some of the Zealots, but largely just dying here too. And then he gets a full surround on the Nexus. Save your Nexus. That's really important right now.
Yeah, I lost all his storms, so I couldn't kill the Lings anymore.
He cancels the Nexus. The Lings all die. Lurker's getting into an advantageous burrow position here. Does he have detection? He is throwing down Revelation on those Lurkers.
Yeah, but you would think that Lurkers that do bonus damage against Immortals actually would do damage to them, but they don't.
Which means the Immortal count means the Lurkers are pretty much useless. So replanting the base is a really big deal. He did get some Zealots up in this area. And the Zealots do have +1 attack, which is nice. The Lings are +2. And with the support of the Spine, they are going to be just fine there up at the 4th base. The 5th base is done for Railgun. Middle VK is trying to get his 4th base established, but it is not looking good for him. Resources lost, 9,400 for the Protoss and 10,000 for Railgun. It's a little bit too close for comfort if you're going to be a Protoss player. You want to be killing more stuff than that at this stage of the game. More Zealots heading on out because they do have that incredibly boosted movement speed because they have charge.
Who do you guys think is going to win this game? I know some of you probably watched me play this live, but at this stage, I have Lurkers with Lurker range, I have +3 melee and Adrenal Glands on the way. I'm keeping the Protoss on 3 bases. I'm slightly behind in supply, but also have really good creep spread. Who do you guys think is going to win?
Makes them faster than
Falcon doesn't send in games where he loses. Protoss because of how you're reacting to the cast. Dude, I always react like this though.
That's early. For how
I always
this
cringe.
It's kind of early. Going for the range upgrade for the Lurkers, which is a good upgrade. Yeah, should really get the range upgrade and the fast burrow upgrade, the adaptive talons. My gosh, Lings and Banes crushing the Zealots. The number of Zealots that have died in this game is a little alarming. We're at 44 of them at this point. So, completely undefended 5th base, top right here. Oh, he's going to lose his...
the Lurker.
Lurkers out of
Immortal looked at it.
That was dangerous. He loses several more drones. He's lost 16 in the first 4 minutes. That static defense is not going to happen. And then some additional Lings are going to die here, too. This is what I'm talking about. If you have a Zerg player harassing you and pressuring you like this, send out some units to attack an undefended base. It goes for every race, right? You're being pressured
Well, my gold base is mined out, so I'm basically on 3 bases right now.
By anybody. And they're really focusing on your bases. Just send out little raiding parties, whatever they are. Zerglings, Roaches, Ravagers, Zealots, Marines, and Marauders. Send a drop out if you're Terran. DTs. Anything to mess with a base that is undefended and make them focus on something else for a minute. Give yourself some breathing room so you can establish a base. That was very nicely done by Mindle 5000. Zealots. Oh,
Mindle
gosh. 5. Oh, that one Zealot ate like 4 Banelings. That's a good trade.
Always move command your Banelings. Never A move.
Otherwise known as Mindle 5000. Mindle's moving in while the Railgun is at the front door. These cannons are doing all right.
It's only one
shield battery support, but oh no, the Artosis pylon. Holy crap, everything depowered there. That is some brutal stuff. Mindle VK is trying to warp in some units to deal with it, but
always move on Overseer with your pushes, because else you will warp in a DT and kill all your shit.
He might just lose his natural. In the meantime, Railgun is going to lose.
In the meantime, the Protoss player is moving to a choke point this thin into 3 Lurkers and is losing 0 units.
His natural base here at the gold, just because he has literally nothing defending it. I mean, the base was effectively mined out anyway. I'm not sure how much it really matters, but sure, it's fine. Natural base taking some Lurker Spines. It is going to go down for Mindle 5000. And now Mindle is the aggressor. Does he not have any observers at all? I really feel like he needs some observer. Oh, no, he does. Why isn't he killing the tumors? I guess he's killing the ones around him, but not good Baneling hits. Not great Baneling hits at all. Those Hydras on the backside get all massacred.
That was not what you want.
It's a 1-to-1 ratio of Hydra versus Archon. It's not going to go well for you at all. This Lurker has 9 kills over back at Mindle 5000's natural. Banelings, again, rolling into Archons. These are not good trades. Railgun has now lost 19,000, almost 20,000 resources to the 15,000 of Mindle 5000. This is more what you want to be doing if you're a Protoss player. Clearing out a whole ton of creep. This is what I'm talking about. So satisfying. Banelings trading their lives for that Zealot counterattack attempt there. These guys are kind of ready to go. 4 Spines at that 5th base, though. That is well defended. Just because it's so far away. It takes a while for a response to get there.
FalconPaladin
did not even bothering with his natural. That is a 10-kill Lurker, and I think one of those things is a Nexus. which is beautiful. Ling sneaking on.
Oh,
into
this one.
Going after this bottom base. They do have
+3 adrenal
+3
glands.
attack and adrenal glands. So shield battery not going to make as much of a difference as you
We got the Protoss. We get the Protoss back down on 2 bases.
I don't think. Zealot warping in the main base of Railgun snipes his lurker den though. Oh, this little bit of... I think Mindle just needs to go for it, man. I know that lurker is scary. You have a bunch of immortals. Is he coming back? Is he going to recall home?
Oh,
He's going to recall home to deal with these Lings. And that's enough, but it gets a lot of pressure off of Railgun. That said, he's got Zealots inside his main base, causing havoc. If they all focused on that Hydralisk, I think they could have killed it.
I lost the lurker then,
but
and
instead
I never
they're a little bit all
realized
over the place on the infestation pit.
I want to constantly build lurkers because I like look at my money, but I don't realize that he killed my lurker then.
On the Spore Crawler, you gotta focus those attacks on things that matter. That's how this works. So, Middle loses
that's not the
his 4th base, which is really bad. I mean, Railgun lost his natural, but again, it was mined out. He's okay, I think. He's got 57 workers
the natural goal
to 40 for the Protoss. This hero lurker, though, this 10-kill lurker's like, I got it. Oh, the lift, but the burrow, and the lift, and the kill. Hey, that was close. I guess there were observers here, so that is... His time was done. Oh, Mindle just barely got enough resources to throw down a Nexus. You should probably make a Nexus, just a thought. I think I'm
gonna lose the Hydra then as well.
Is he doing, he's doing more Zealot warping up. He's trying to get that Hydralisk down. He couldn't quite pull it off, though.
Yeah.
Again, I don't know that he's focusing necessarily on it as much as he should. So Mindle replanning his 4th here at 18 minutes. We got Lings rolling on down to the south. The timing, just the game sense here from Railgun is great. Sees the army, gets hit a little bit, pulls back.
Dude, this guy has Immortals and Archons, and I'm shitting my pants.
The Protoss has probably tried to rebuild this base by now, right?
Like, now I realize. See, now I realize I lost the lurker. Then I'm like, whoa, I need like 10 carriers, 10 lurkers ASAP. They don't have them, and this guy is walking towards me.
Ah, they came back. Mindle, you can't. Okay, that's it, man. You're done. You're done. You needed that base to survive economically. You need to kill like 3 bases right now with your army to get back in this game. Maybe just 2 will be enough, but at least 2 is what I'm feeling about. Yeah, these Lings. Goodbye, everybody at the 3rd base. It's a pretty darn scary army here. I mean, there's a greater spire. So
I don't kill the observer.
Pretty good against this army.
You see it here? It's in orange. It's like 1 corruptor shot
Storming
away
the
from
crap
death.
out of the Hydralisks. Yes, push up here. Go Mindle. Make it a game. He's doing it. He's gonna get one of the bases. All right, all right. Does he not have? He doesn't have enough resources to like warp in some zealots to deal with these guys, does he? No, he does not. Oh, Broodlords are here. Broodlords are here, but they're getting Archon down to death here. Oh my gosh. His no! One Broodlord. One Broodlord is gonna finish right now.
Oh,
one Broodlord is not enough to make the Protoss army afraid at all. Oh no! Immortal Archon coming up. I don't know about killing this base. I mean, I guess there's some tech here, which is nice. Oh, the Banelings are trying to get made, but they're getting stormed. And then they're exploding on Archons anyway, so they didn't really accomplish much. We are suddenly in a great position for both players. Or a bad position for both players, but the other player's bad too, so it's actually not that terrible. Dude, the High Templar warning in there first was a little bit dangerous. Like, maybe don't send them in first. Also, you gotta do something about this income that Mutaman has. Railgun's sources of income exist, and yours do not. I understand that killing his production and that killing his tech structures is nice. I'm not gonna argue with that. But you gotta focus on the sources of income that they have right now, because if they don't have any income, they're in the same boat you are. If they still have income, then Railgun has the advantage. Hydralisk Den down, Roach Warren down, Spotting Pool down.
Yes, so many observers.
Main base entirely, completely dead for Railgun. And the main base for Mindle VK exists, but
if I had more links,
no
I could
at all for this
just
guy, whereas
run down his main base.
So army supply is
I can't even
78 to 22. Here's a
I have
problem.
money, but I have no tech.
The units tab for Railgun is 3 Hydralisks, a Broodlord, 3 Lurkers, 3 Zerglings, and a Queen. I I'm going to argue it's probably not enough. Maybe kill this base. It's an easier take. There you go. This base is an easier base to kill.
Kill his
All right. Mindle taking some steps here. Taking some steps. I do not think if these observers can survive. If the observers don't fly into the spores. Observers, no! Observers, why? There is revelation, though. There is a certain amount of revelation, and maybe it doesn't matter in the end. Railgun's final source of income is getting obliterated off the face of the planet. His lurker den is gone, and that might just be your GG revelation coming through in the clutch. That's it. It's 75-3 supply. Mindle with the, oh my gosh, 34 kills, 26 kills, 30 kills, 45 kills, 31 kills. These are some immortals. 24 kill Archon, 54 kill Archon, 26 kill Archon, 21 kill Archon, 43 kill Archon, and good game. Mindle, 5,000 is your winner. Incredible comeback from Mindle 5,000. He did not have any income for the last, like, what, 10 minutes of this game? 6
I can't believe it.
Look at this income tab. I don't have it because it wasn't played with, it was a ladder match. Dang it. But seriously, this base died a while ago, and Mindle's just like, you know what's really good? Archons and Immortals. Not wrong, dude. Not wrong. The Brew Lords would have been great, but the fact that they got sniped off, sniped off over here was huge for the Protoss player. And yeah, again, look at this. Look at these numbers. Nobody has fewer than 30 kills on any of these Immortals. 26 lied. 43 Archon.
Poor Immortal with the 26 kills.
That's all that's
probably
left.
26.
This is the army and a bunch of High Templar, which again really helped a lot in a lot of situations. Not gonna forget them.
Yeah.
Mostly weakening stuff up. I thought for sure when those observers got sniped down by the spores because Mindle was so careless with them, that was the end of the game. But no, the revelation comes through. The one Oracle that remains in the game, right here, 11 kill Oracle. Hall of Fame Oracle. Seriously, this might be one of the first ones that were made in the game. I didn't name it, but maybe I should have. Throws down the Revelation. The Lurkers can't do anything. Ridiculous. It might have actually been better for Railgun just to use his remaining resources on making Zerglings and just base raced it.
But I had no pool.
+3 lings with the Renal Gland have a ton of DPS output.
I think
they maybe could have got here and made a game of it. But he decided to make some Lurkers instead. That didn't go very well. And Protoss gets the win. Beautiful match. Hit that like button if you enjoyed that. That was tons of fun. 88 probes down, 90 drones down. I mean, economies were nothing at the end of the game, so that makes sense. Mindle had 0 probes. And Railgun technically had a drone and the ability to expand. I think he was up here. Yeah, he was up here. He was thinking about expanding, but he knew he was done. 5 hatcheries and a hive down. 3 Nexuses killed. Like, great stuff. Really great stuff. And, like, props to Railgun, too, for sending me a match that he lost, right? There are people that do that. Like, don't always assume, oh, I know this player. He has sent Falcon replays before. Obviously, he's going to win. No, he sends me losses. Losses. Railgun doesn't care. He knows he's a great player. He knows we're going to be impressed by his play. He likes the attention. Check out his Twitch stream and his YouTube channel. There's a link in the description there, too.
Hey!
All right. Well, that is going to be it from me.
That's going to be it from him.